choice between the due today and the business, deliver the due today.
He'll be alright.
Okay?
They only take him one time.
Anybody else have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what happened is you pay for all the time, and you trying to check see what's on, you know, what's due and stuff like that, but you on paper, because I don't have no scanner. So most times I go by my scanner, and that I get all mine done by my scanner. But every time when I'm checking the boxes like round paper, and then looking at the boxes, half of my like dude ain't on my truck. Like it don't come down or something like that, because I try to deliver all my stuff. So I won't have nothing left for the next day, because I might be on a different route.
It's too early for that.
Okay. Here's the thing. If something comes down on Monday and it is deferred, okay, that has to be treated as a due today. So when you guys come in on Tuesday morning, if it's on that truck, it has to be a due today. I don't care if you get a pen and you put a D on it. All right? Now, as far as the ones on paper, are you given an IPT? The IPT says due today right on it.
Yeah, I have paper to come down, but sometimes when they come down, like I be looking for my dues. So I be trying to get my dues out along with my business. And like it said due today, but when I'm running down the way, like that package don't be on the truck. Like sometimes my dues don't come down when they supposed to come down.
Again, that is your issue, not a us issue. Okay? There's nothing I can do about that. All I can tell you is due today's that you get has to be done that day. The stuff that comes down on Monday is completed by Tuesday. The stuff that gets deferred on Tuesday has to be done by Wednesday. Okay? And Will over here, I know I push you hard.
No, he ain't talking about me yet.
Now, I tried. I'm going to try to get another vehicle down there as soon as I get one. It's coming down to PGB. PGB's supposed to run $20.
Hey, Bob, I got a question, too.
Yes.
So, for A-Rob, I get a lot of due today.
What I do?
Yes, sometimes it's overwhelming. I still do it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, how can I get all of those due todays done in one day? I mean, I don't mind coming to the next one's doing. I love that, you know what I'm saying? But
that's what Anthony. This is Anthony, right? Okay. All you have to concentrate on is your due todays.
Okay.
On Anthony's route. Because Anthony will get 54 due todays in a day.
Man, what is this nigga?
His route is West Coast Greenville. Okay? That's only on Anthony's route. And guys, if you can't get all your due todays done, on some days I understand that. But if you get one package that's not due today and you do it before you do all of your due today, and you bring back a due today, send it down the write-up.
Well, one more thing, Bob.
Yeah.
What about when I get Greenville and Winterville? If it's not deferred in the same day, I get Greenville and Winterville, then it gets deferred. Winterville gets deferred the next day, and I have both of them.
Okay, here's the thing. I look at the routes every day. I personally look at every one of your routes. I'm the one who sets them up. I personally set up that route for what you can do. Okay? I do my best to make sure that I do not overload your routes for that day.
And y'all go win. Wait a
Hey,
Bob,
you think we did some scams
I'm about to ask the same thing.
Get some what?
Scanners. Yes.
They're working on it. Right now I have 15, 16, 17, 19, 21. 23 scanners sent into DHL for repair or replacement. I haven't seen one come back and solve it.
Hey, Bob, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what about the times that we start late, like real late, and then we still got a lot of duty days, and we still got a lot of duty days and stuff?
I understand that. Okay? I understand you guys start later than everybody else. Those of you in PGB and the old timers in ILM know I've run almost all the routes. Okay? And I'm not asking you to do miracles. Alright? So if we get a truck in and you don't get your freight till 2 o'clock, all I'm asking you to do is make sure you get your pickups and your due today done. We will take them fails and go back after DHL with them after that. Okay?
So that's the time we call Carlos and let him put a scan and stuff on it?
Exactly. Okay?
All right, Bob. Bob, wait, I got a question. This is Belinda and Nikki.
It's the naked,
So,
the chocolate.
so listen, I'm just confused because you came down here, we had a meeting before about the hours. And I understand that Monday you said we stayed out later so we can get more done. And Tuesday through Friday we're supposed to 10 to 6. And I understand that all the duty days need to be done along with the pickup. So I'm only going to speak for myself for Route C. If I had my duty days done and I had to do all these pickups, the amount that I'm supposed to do a day is 27. Why is my pickups not included with that when I literally have to keep stopping and doing all these pickups, stop my route, go back to the truck, get back on route, and then if I happen to finish before 5 o'clock, I'm supposed to stay out till 7:30. So I'm trying to understand, do we have a set hour? Do we supposed to do our whole IPT?
Okay. Those of you in ILM, all right? As far as the hours go, I also told you when season comes, hours aren't going to matter that much. Okay? I told you, don't use the overtime now. We use the overtime during season.
You are using the overtime.
Well, we are in season right now. At least for this week and next week, probably. DHL's
Man, god damn, this man taking right damn long.
Until the end of the year, and it's just going to keep getting busier now. If that's the case, I will get more people down there, put more routes down there, so you guys aren't getting creamed like you used to be. Okay? But the thing about it is, still, if you don't do the stuff that the mom did today, if you have time to do stuff automatically becomes due today the next day. So you're just going to keep building due todays up to where you can't get it all done. You understand that?
I'm not trading my tight end.
Hey, Bob, this is
Yeah.
when we get in our building.
That man said less than 2 minutes. Shit.
We have the building. We're waiting on the occupancy And you said on my last count, you guys should be only working 4 days a week, rotating off.
Well, I don't trust nobody doing my route because my route is cleared every day, so I don't need nobody to do my route for me.
I know your route is cleared every day, and that's greatly appreciated.
Well, I started taking over every Friday since we got.
My man is quit every day. I don't think he cares about that. You ain't getting no read.
EGB knows it. Everybody up there tries to work 4 days a week. Everybody up here in IOM, we try to get them 4 days a week. And you'll get your 40 hours, especially come season. Okay?
Man, when season start again?
Say what?
When season start again?
It's starting now. It's starting early on, guys.
Damn.
Okay?
Oh, so this is an early start this year.
Okay? Yes, it is. Normally it doesn't start till end of October, November.
Hey, Bob, I have a question.
God damn.
Don't we have you account?
Have what?
Do we? You account.
You account?
You, N-E-W. You account.
New accounts?
Yeah. Has Phil picked up new account?
Yes, they do.
Okay, that's all I was wondering.
Well, if you notice, you're getting a lot more of those orange packages from Timberland.
Okay.
And also, the square cardboard boxes from Sheen is picked back up again. All right. Back to the main purpose of this call. Everybody understands.
I don't give a damn about this call.
As we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Snowhawks of Houston.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
So I can go back to sleep. So I can go back to sleep.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
I have a question. For the people that didn't have, that didn't have to be there, it's on the clock now. When you're putting your time down.
Here in week 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Okay, all right, that's what
And
I'm
only
looking
able
at.
to get this
Thank
to
you,
the
Lord, I appreciate
19,
it.
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Oh, my God. Bob done jumped off the call. Bob done hung up on everybody. Bob hung up on y'all.
You need a raise.
I say nothing.
64 cents.
Man, we going on strike. I don't get no damn raise.
Is it all you got? The 64 cents.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. And a catch right side by Evans.
Oh, Lord.
At the 26 with a gain of 7.
Push you in
So
a
they
different
take
price
the
right
flag and the
now.
yardage that comes with it.
I am dead.
So we can hang up these damn phones. Like.
Everybody's got to hang up on my own shit.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The good pick up there of 20 yards.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a setter offensively. They come out.
Yeah, I gotta hang up on their fucking own shit.
And a quick first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it nice,
What's going on?
easy pitch and catch.
Good.
Hoping he can break a tackle or
You
two.
keep
Wasn't
coughing.
able to do that there,
You
but
good.
still good yardage.
But are you good though? You finna drink your milk?
From
You
just
finna drink your
across the
milk?
midfield stripe, here's second down and 3.
The hell? I hate the ball.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And Sharp calls it in. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Jones, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds at the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Not really.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Block, nigga.
Maneuvers way down to about the 7. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them.
Why you so energetic early in the morning?
Get my bike. Get my bike.
Not you talking like that.
You get.
You better get out of my face.
You
Look to throw on 3rd and goal.
get my bike.
You better get out of my face.
Get
Nope, cause it ain't how you ask. No.
Please.
You gotta wait until I finish the game.
I don't want you to finish the game.
Okay, well, you gonna have to wait.
I don't want to wait.
You gotta wait. What I say? You want me to get you your mom? You want your mama to get you? Alright then.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on.
Why your hands so cold though?
Kick it away.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, he just turned. Go down there with Shadow.
Huh?
You can go down there with Shadow.
Shadow, what are you doing, Shadow? Get back here down here, Shadow. Get back over here. Go back to your house. Stop it.
Now a late signing left by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Mommy.
Probably no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now you look at the Saints' defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
On 3rd down, Jackson. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they'll take over inside the 44-yard line.
You get my bike.
What did I just say?
What?
Hold up. After I'm finished, okay?
You hold up.
You hold up.
You hold up.
You hold up, man.
You hold
What I say?
up. Huh?
What I say?
What I was saying.
What I say?
I said what I say.
I don't even like you, man.
I don't like you while he first slapped me.
You love me.
No.
Oh, you don't love me now? All right, move then. I ain't your friend.
No.
Nope, move.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line
So you
of
mad?
point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Ooh, stop.
He's so for real. Stop. Go sit in the corner. Just shut up.
The best part for him,
Damn, you always going to fit about fucking something. Shut up. You know I don't feel good. The fuck are you yelling for?
Back to throw. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
that's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball.
I tell you, wait.
So back-to-back
You still taking the rubber bands off your head.
3rd and 10.
Yes, you. I can see it.
Looking to throw. Jones.
But you're in the fucking deep blue. How the hell are you playing?
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From your right sideline falls incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's Allen. That'll be a 43-yard punt with a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I'll tell you that about 6 times. Hold up.
2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And here's a quick throw to Hitler on the edge. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson going to change things up a bit. And going right it back to Henry. And past the 40.
And they didn't even give me the pick. That's supposed to have been a pick.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Zero hesitation that time. It was get back.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. You look at the Saints defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
If I play a quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position. That's not bad. I think he's going to do that. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Here's Tyler Newsome now. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Like this for me.
What the doctor say?
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
What the doctor say?
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And again back to Kmet. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's got it inside the 10.
She's going to the bathroom.
New Orleans.
Start acting like that, man. You know that's the only place to go right there is the
And the
bathroom.
Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
She ain't feeling good. You still acting up.
And it's now 14-0.
She not feeling good. What you think she doing?
Now it's Ryan
She gotta use the
Suckup
bathroom.
after the touchdown to
She
kick
gotta
it
use the
away.
bathroom or throw it. Did he just bounce on 88 to real? He just stood there.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
You're first. Thank you. Thank you.
And this is picked up by the Saints. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
That's probably going to pick anyway.
Inside the 10.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via
Stop putting stuff in your mouth, man.
Can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Daniel Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now 21-0. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The invades from the trench will name.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half.
What are you doing?
Extra point put through by Suckup. And a route is on here in this first half.
What?
Now it's Ryan Suckup on
No, you don't feel
after
good.
the touchdown to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot
position.
more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
I think the defense surprised them there with that blitz on first down, but give them credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Come on, you gotta use the bathroom.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Man said she ain't flushed the toilet.
The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued. Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions.
Oh, that's some bullshit. That was a whole dot.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And he took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
You said P?
Here's 2nd and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 8. Off the play fake. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Everything's going right here in this first half. They've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
A check down here to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. And they take a lot of
wall. I'll
tell you about hitting the wall. That's a no-no.
Daniel Jones scoring on the
You understand me?
keeper.
That's a no-no. Dang, you stop. You press timeout.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Me looking crazy because I'm going to
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
From the gun on third down, Jackson flush to his right. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. First down, here's the run with Cook. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A quick throw complete to Chark. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd down and 4. Off play action. Jones. Open man right side is Sharp. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there. They're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Finally made an adjustment there.
Stop.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker to work, and he's able to connect there.
Don't you love that empathetic side of you? You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I live by the street that nigga can't come across. I know I can't sell my soul, I miss the ones I lost.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports.
Now
a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hey, come on.
Taken down back around the 35-yard line. Tanner Muse with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Saints offense on the field.
Yeah, it was because of that cash out blitz shit. So
They start near
that shit.
midfield
But my
following
shit
the
straight.
interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Shit, straight though.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down?
I live by the street that niggas can come across.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. Catch made by the running back.
Hey, JJ, stop acting up, my boy.
Bring up a 3rd down.
That's a good job.
Yeah, you acting
We
up.
talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, it made a nice short tackle.
Always acting up for nothing.
3rd down and 6.
Cause you acting up for nothing.
Now Jones. They'll roll him out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive.
You can go downstairs with me.
Execution.
Yeah, if you want to.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Come with me.
That's if she wanna go. That's if she wanna go. You can't force her.
Out of bounds
Why
right
can't
there.
you come
They'll
in?
get 34
Tell her to go
yards
with you.
there.
Michelle, come. Are you want to come with me? Okay. Come on. Her head come here. Her head come on, Mama.
Oh shit.
Oh, they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
I'll go downstairs on my own still.
Better stop playing on them stairs.
Back to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Singleton. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Extra point try now for Suckup. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Houston's offense already in line, set to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And my goodness, another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So what's going on with you, man?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
What did I just say?
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not
why do you stop? That's the shit I was talking about in the game.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
They really made my nigga stop.
And he will take this one.
That's a whole fucking stunt, and he stopped in the middle.
Maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in turn?
And got his man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. DJ Chark. 46 yards. And the Saints extend their lead yet again. Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half.
It's the fact that like, my niggas just move by themselves.
Helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Jackson on second down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. Jackson. This pass caught by Hamler. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Albert Okwuegbunam. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Snowhawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang, that one through.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do have to.
And he lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
There's Jones on 3rd down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
We're ready for that.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job of reading the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
What the fuck? No animation?
This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they really put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now the point after try for Santos. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And now here is another interception.
I'm looking at the right nigga.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Hit shot. Get the hit shot.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll get that complete to Alberto.
I know that ain't
Give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful.
Hey, give me that.
Run after it.
Here's a second.
You know better.
Here's Jackson.
It's the fact that I don't get no information to go get that.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Cook now off the read option. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Fourth down, here's Jackson, rolling to his right. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead, late fourth quarter. We'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Timberland.
Jones off the play fake. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.